You guys can see and hear this? You can hear me too? Okay, this is weird because I'm on something totally different. I'm on the Streamlabs thing. Does anything look different? Hold on a second. I'm going to try to see what it looks like because I can't see anything. We have wobbly sounds, so a slight echo. Okay, hold on, we'll fix that. Hang on. I just want to see something here. All right, let me show my volume. Okay, so now it's just the wobbly sound because I at least have the chat here. Now I don't have a delay anymore, but I have an echo chamber sound. Okay, let's try to fix that. Is it any better now, or is it the same? Let me see something here. Okay, you have a great visual. Sound is still wonky, still echoing. Okay, it's worse. Okay, hang on. Audio. Well, hang on. Is the sound better or worse now? This is a different mic. Better or worse? Okay, we're worrying about sound right now. We'll worry about blurring in a minute. Still echoes. Okay, let me go back to the other mic. This mic is still bad? Did I retire the Grinch? No. Do you want me to wear the Grinch? Which one? The other one is much better? This is a bad echo? Okay. I want to ask again. This microphone is better? Is this one okay or not? This is okay, better now? Better, not perfect? Okay. All right, at least we have something going on with this. Okay. But let me just see one thing. Let me go back to the, Did you just get something that says starting soon now on your thing? Hold on. I'm coming back. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to get to the studio mode. Okay, we'll just leave it like this. But my picture's gone now, so hold on. Let me get my picture back. Main. Main? Where did I go? I'm gone. Hold on. But I'm still here. I'm here. I'll find myself in a second here. I just have to see which one I am. Okay, hang on. I'm still here, but you see a starting, I know you see a starting soon screen, and I don't know why Let me just, hold on. One second. I don't know where I went. Oh no, I know. No, you have sound, right? You have sound. You just lost my visual. It says starting soon. I'm trying to find my visual again. Hang on. This is fun. Okay. At least I have the chat up. I have the chat up on one screen. That's amazing to me. With and my sound is really low. Okay, hold on. Is it better now? Is it better now? Sound better? I don't know. Thanks. I thought I was the only one. I hope I'm feeling better. Yes, I'm just trying to get myself back on the screen now. I don't know where I went. Hang on. Let me just go to the. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't just. I hope I'm still here. If we can't get this to work, then I'll have to go back to the old way, but let me just see if I can get this to work. I sound better. You can't see me. Okay, I'm going to try to get me. I don't know what just happened to me. Your preview is currently enable the preview stream. I want to just enable this stream. Okay, hang on. Oh boy, let's see here. Hang on. Oh, we got that back. Got that back. Oh, look at that. Now you guys can see the preview, right? You can see my screen there. Look at that. Okay. There I am. I'm here, but I'm in an intermission screen. There we go. Okay. All right. Now I should be there for you, right? I hope so. Let's see. Better. Okay. All right. So Julia, Jennifer. Oh, look, I think I can move this. I can make, wow. Okay, so it looks, I should just look, let me just look here, then I see what you say, okay. So to you guys, it doesn't look any different yet. You don't see any of the special effects we can do with this because I haven't figured them out yet, but at least I'm able to stream with this and I'll figure out what's wrong with the microphone. I have no idea. But what did I want to talk about? Oh yes, I wrote down what I wanted to talk about. Okay. Oh, if you look in the Manly, I put up something, Manly police cam, didn't I? Didn't I put Manly police cam today? Does anybody know that police cam of a bunch of, did I put the Manly police cam? I'm losing my mind. I think, well, I have to check it out, but if I didn't, there's another picture of the bedroom in their video, and there's another fan. on this, you know how they had the ceiling fan on high, then they had that, whatever, that stand, that fan on a stand on one side of the bedroom? Well, on the other side, remember where all the clothes and her suitcase were just haphazardly? There's another black, it almost looks like not an industrial fan, but not a fan you would normally have in the bedroom because it's down way, way low. Okay, it's down, it's almost like something you put in a basement or a garage to dry the floor. That's the kind of fan it looked like. So that's another fan in the bedroom. So there was something he was drying in that bedroom. Hi, Carol Lucy. Hi, Frugal Mama. Hi, Angie, Jules, Jennifer, Caitlin, Southern Mom, Amanda, Rosemary. How are you? And everybody else too. I see you too. I have to do the magic mirror. I can say, but you saw the 3 in there, right? So that's crazy. Don't you think that's crazy? That's a lot of fans to have in that room. The mattress, you think he was drying? You want to ask if anyone heard the theory that other people killed Shanann? No. So, yeah, like romper room, Jules. So that was something that's just really bizarre, okay? He had all those fans. So the day the dogs went in, they said they smelled cleaning chemicals like crazy. It's in the written report. I think you hear the lady say it, right? The sound is okay now? Good. I'd rather use my Yeti, but you guys say it's not good when I use the Yeti, so I have to figure out what's going on with that. But we'll take care of one thing at a time. So you had a fan like that when your apartment flooded? Yeah, that doesn't look like a normal fan to have in your bedroom. I don't think Shanann had that in her bedroom. Also, why would you seriously, even if you like white noise and everything, why would you need that many fans? Okay, you have a ceiling fan. He has one on the stand on the one side, but then he's got that squatty one that seems like definitely drying the carpet. So my fake kitchen, yeah, I tried to make coffee in my fake kitchen and I found out my coffee maker is made of cardboard. So it's just a prop coffee maker. I couldn't get any coffee. My screen isn't black. I'm looking at my screen right now. Good try. Too much white noise, can't hear the kids, but it's just odd. And I don't know if they ever mentioned, did anybody see any mention that the cops mentioned all the fans in the house? Because wouldn't that be like a dead giveaway? I saw a mention of the cleaning smell, the cleaning product smell, but I have not seen a mention of why there were so many fans. It's a little dark, not on my end. Really? I'm looking at myself in my phone like you're seeing it. I'm looking here, it looks okay, but I don't know. We're not going to worry about it too much because this is a test on this system. At least I can have the chat on the same screen, so this is good. So yeah, I wanted just to talk to you about that. But then he also had, now I don't know, because this is the time I think they were bagging up stuff, so they might have bagged up those clothes. If they didn't bag up those clothes, he got rid of all of those clothes because all that was on that bench were like 4 throw pillows. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it on slow mode because, let me see, I'm in a totally different setup. I'm not even on YouTube. So we might have to, because I didn't set this up on YouTube. I didn't go in as a live event. I went in right through Streamlabs. So unless somebody knows how to do it on Streamlabs, what am I on? Streamlabs OBS? Then you can tell me what to do because, let me see. I see my advanced settings here. My hotkeys, my video. Yeah, I don't know. We might have to. Yeah, I don't know what we have. We might have to just take care of it tonight. Anyway, he could have gotten rid of so much. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know what he did. I don't know if they were because they were bagging a lot of stuff. So, you know, your husband dug a hole today. It was around the size of, where did that just go? I just missed it. Where did that just go? Did you just retract that? Oh no, there it is. It dug it for a tree, took 2 hours in Texas clay ground. Yeah, but is high here? High says it's very like sandy. I think he said it's very easy to dig there. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Joanne. I think I don't see the big deal about the fans. Well, Mama, because it's a lot of fans to have going, and the one fan looks terribly out of place. Why would you have a fan on the bedroom floor? Literally, it's this high, maybe this high. I'm trying to see where you can see, maybe this high. So why would you? Yeah, that's not going to blow on anybody in the bed. So it's going to blow on the ground. That would be to dry something. Right. Every fan was on. I mean, and the ceiling fan was going at the highest speed. And it was, come on, there was something fishy about it. Someone who lives near the site, they travel to, and was it the side of the bed? No, it was actually like more in front of the bed. It was, you know where the dresser is, where she had the pictures, that not the little thing where next to where the Yankee blanket was found, but the triple dresser. It was over there, but more towards that little bench towards the wall. So like in front of the bed, to the side of the door. Was to cover up the smell. Wish I could send a picture. You can send a picture. You can send it to me at carolyn@truecrimechat.com. .org. My email address is always in the video description. Okay, and there's a lot of information in the video description. Now you're getting an echo. Now you're getting a big echo. Okay. I don't know why you're getting an echo now. I didn't touch anything. Hold on. I didn't touch a thing. Hang on. Is it any better now? It's better now? Okay. So yeah, there was that thing. And then I wanted, but I'm not going to be able to share them with, I don't know how to share the screen right now on this, but I looked at the pictures of when he had his pictures taken when they were arresting him, you know, and they took his shirt off and everything. First of all, so many people played up that thing on the side of his neck. They enhanced it. Some people made it look really, really red, like put it in like Photoshop and saturated the color there. It doesn't look like that in their pictures. What I noticed more is that he had redness like in this area. And I don't know whether it's just some people get anxiety and they turn red there. Could be something like that, but I saw redness in this area. So I don't know who got lost. You shouldn't have got. You think it was anxiety, Lisa? I don't know. I don't know, either that or, you know, like an abrasion, or I don't know. Anxiety flushing, you think? They're not new glasses. They're my reading glasses, but I need them to read the screen. So even Tammy pointed at his neck. Oh yeah, did she? Wait, which one? The side of his neck or down here? Did anybody point down here? Okay, yeah. And let's, on that note, okay, a couple of things, just a couple of things we have to go over. We've been getting a lot of people in the chats, and that's great, but there has to be some ground rules from now. Okay, so the mods are going to remove anyone that's unkind to someone else. And if we have a guest on the show, it's really rude to say something about any guest. And we are going to have guests. We have a retired private detective coming on. We have a private investigator coming on, retired. We have a lot of great people coming on. Someone that's working with the Department of Justice, and they have great cases to tell us about. But I'm not going to have guests on if people are going to be cruel in the comments, because they didn't sign up to be a YouTube host. They're coming on as a guest to broaden our horizons about something. So I do not want to have them doing something and then people are being nasty in the comments. And it could be, so whatever it is, we're going to see that when we have those types of shows, we have a, we'll do regular everyday guests. We'll do all kinds of guests, Maya, but we're going to have a delay probably. And I think the delay, we'll have to test it out, is going to let the mods and I see any comment before it goes public, because it's just not right to do that to someone. And it's already happened, and that's what got me pretty upset the other day, because it's not right. If somebody's nice enough to come on and talk to us, you can't do that to somebody. Thank you, Daisy Girl. So that's number one. And then there's going to be no second chance on that kind of stuff. If somebody says something nasty to someone that's a guest, they're gone. Okay? You're just going to be gone. It's not going to be that you're timed out for 3, you're going to be gone, because there's no reason to be attacking somebody. No, Sassy, I'm just saying, going forward, as we have guests on the show, I don't want any guests to be attacked. So that, it'll be gone. Yeah, Yifa, okay? We're all adults here, and nobody should be making fun of somebody else. Think about if you were up there, would you like someone doing that? Okay. So that's number one that I wanted to say. And the other thing is, I know there's been a lot of people coming in and then saying, oh, you've got to go look at so-and-so's video. You don't go into someone's program and start asking them to stop everything or tell people to go look at something else. That's just downright rude. And we're not going to tolerate that anymore. Before, 3-4 times someone's been saying that, and then they've been, there's going to be a no tolerance on it. Okay, because it's distracting to the chat, and I think that's exactly what they're doing. And yes, exactly, it's those trolls. But we're not going to tolerate it, because it's just ridiculous. No, I'm not worried about you, RC Breeze. It's not for our regulars. It's just so we have a policy so that when we time people out, that they know, because just like we had a problem the other night with someone that wasn't a regular saying, oh, we want to avoid that. So we just say there's no tolerance on that kind of stuff. Thank you so much, Cindy Forrester. Thank you for all your dedication and love of the rules. And nothing happened. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Sue. Enjoy your integrity and good intention. So just so we wanted to say, okay, nobody's going to come back under a different thing and say, why did you, if you said, well, you said something nasty, that's why you're gone. You're bringing in another channel here. That's why you're gone. Whatever it is. So that's what's going to happen now, because it just can't deal with it. And we get sometimes, a lot of people in the chat, and it gets really distracting when we have trolls in there. Hi, Decor. So those are just the things. Nothing really, just a couple of couple of rules, you know, just and the mods will go through and remind people of the rules. So, and I'll try to remind everybody at the beginning of everything. But I think that, I mean, those are the major things. You don't want to be calling anybody out either, even in the chat. You don't want to, just don't be mean. Don't be mean. And so, yeah, trolls are distracting. So that's about it. Just about the guest thing, because the only other thing, I mean, if we have a guest, just like with the book club chat, we're going to have a private video, and then I'll make it public after we're done. If we have to do that with guests, then we'll do that. But I don't want to have to do that. But if it gets bad, we're going to have to do that. Okay, you didn't like some unkind on the thing. Yeah, and that's another thing on the comments on videos. We'll remove those too. If there's stuff going on there, you know, because there's no need for that. And then the cursing. Okay, that's the other thing we have to talk about. If you want to, you know, show something, then just YouTube blocks the swear words. Okay, that's why your comments, if you do that, don't come up. And I don't think we need to be excessive. If you don't like someone, even in a case like if you don't like NK, you don't have to call her some of the things. I mean, we don't need somebody to do that, okay? You can say, I think she did this and leave a fact, but you don't have to go in there and just say the most hellacious things, because first of all, we can't post that kind of content. We can't approve your comment, because YouTube would then could shut down all of our comments because of the language. So if you want to say something, you know, you can creatively swear, as we said, so you could put symbols like Fred Flintstone, you know, does, right? But just let's not go nuts. And a lot of links in comments, if they're to other channels and stuff, you know, can you check, we get the same thing that you see in the chat, can you check out this video? They're not going to be approved. YouTube immediately puts them in a review section, and I'm not going to go clicking on links. So sentence enhancers. Are you talking about the creative cursing so you can use symbols? You know how to use symbols for swear words, right? And I think that's about it. But yeah, because it just makes it hard, because we have to go in and delete, and just basic courtesy. Yes, Aoife. I mean, something we should all be aware of, but sometimes behind a keyboard, people are just, I don't know, nasty. Right? So, okay. Hi, Bethany. Hi, Cinnamon. Hi, MH. Okay. Now, did anybody have any questions or notice anything from the videos that were posted today? There's a lot of neighborhood. I know that I just put in, because you guys want to see everything. I know most of the things that were posted on the neighborhood canvas were like a Betty. But I just posted everything in that cop's camera, everything. So you saw it all. You saw the doors. There is another 2 officers that go on a neighborhood canvas. They don't really get to a lot of neighbors, and they're not really as close as this one. So I just posted everything that this guy had. The videos that I posted. The small gray truck was figured out. It was VB. What was it figured out? What'd you figure out with that? All Shenan's neighbors seem very nice. It's a nice community. Can I do the attorney? Sure. I don't. I can't do a guest tonight because I'm on a different. I'm testing out this platform. You could tell me in the chat, or you could save it. I don't know. I wish I could have a call in. I don't know if I have. I wish anybody here use Streamlabs OBS? So the gray car, Charlene, do you mean the truck? A long comment of Nate's surveillance. I can barely keep up in the chat. So you just left a comment, Meg, on the video? Okay. She misread most of those comments that were saying her teeth were amazing. Okay. NK did 2 or 3 phone interviews. Yes. T. Harrison, I have, oh, that's what I wanted to say about the videos, okay? I know the babysitter video, when I first posted it, there was a whole bunch of black after it cut off. I got rid of the black. There's no more black, but the video is about 15 minutes and change, right? That's the way it ends. Because a lot of people say, oh, it cut off. That's the way that the district attorney sent that out. If you find somebody else's video on it, you'll see the exact same end. That's the way they took it out. I don't know, they might have redacted something from there, like I said, or the agent's, device could have caused that. I don't know. The other thing I want to say is, I know every time I post one of those, somebody says, oh, it's such a shame that you went and outed all their information. I think that's against the law. Okay, first of all, I didn't out it at all. Everything was sent to me as redacted and that I can share publicly. I'm not the first person to share this information. Their numbers, their information has been out since December 6th in the public. Okay? What I put out there today, what is it, March 30th, is not anything new. It's outed already, right, Jenna? But we still, every single video, they act like I'm the person that interviewed these people and I put this information out there. So no, it's already out there. I guarantee you they've already changed their numbers, and that's the way it is. Everything was already out there. No, right. Nobody is anyway, because the district attorney approved all of that. Okay, they redacted everything they wanted to redact from any of the files, any of the videos, anything. Yeah, I know, Charlene. I just want to make it clear. Okay, so that's right. It's out there since the beginning. If you need, you can slow it down probably with your finger. I can't slow it down with this right now. Let me see. I don't think I can. Hold on. Let me see if I can do. I've got a little wheel up here. Uh-oh, now I lost my OBS. Hold on. Now I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. Go to YouTube to view my live stream. Edit my stream title. Okay, and this one says we're live. This is refresh the chat. I don't know what that is. What is refresh? Does anybody know what refresh the chat is? I don't want to refresh the chat. Now here's 3. Let me see what this is. Manage moderators, participants, toggle timestamps. Hang on. Okay, I made it live, but I don't see where again, if anybody uses Streamlabs OBS that wants to say where I can enable the slow chat on here, let me know. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. Night mode. Okay. PG, why? Okay. So I do not think it's going here. I just got here. Have you spoken about the lawyer interview? I hadn't heard it before and was wondering if they found the friend. Okay, I don't think they found that friend, but I mean, I heard that interview a long time ago. a lot of people said, okay, I don't believe it because he sounds like he just, was trying to get right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me know when you're ready. Hopefully I can figure out how to get a guest on here. We'll have to go to that other one. But so there was like some fighting in the chat in there, I mean in the comments. I put it out there. Somebody said, why didn't I put any commentary on it? Because those are just the interviews that I'm posting. I've talked about that interview in other videos, but I just want to get that out for research purposes, and so I'm not going to say anything about the interviews. He's actually asleep? Who, Cindy? Oh, somebody that can help me? Oh, okay, that's all right, thanks. It was in the video with Nicole Atkinson, the fan. It was in the video with Nicole Atkinson? Because when? Right when they got in the house? Which fan, Julie? The little black fan? I don't remember seeing that there. Yes, Boston Bleach Teeth? Hey, Cam. So there are so many missing pages. Well, yeah, I mean, there's missing files too. When you look at the files, you can see, because all the attachments have a number, and there's huge gaps of numbers missing. And text messages have a number, and there's text messages missing. And then there's a printout of what they got off her phone, and they got tens of thousands of text messages off her phone, but they're not in the files. But they did get them. They did get them. Yeah, I think there are things that either that are still being investigated or, they're not being released for some reason. What attorney? The divorce attorney that from the hibachi restaurant. Maybe if someone else is charged or something else happens, they might be, yeah. Know this, yes. It seems like they were from the little readout that's there. No, his investigation is closed. That's what they said. His case is closed. What do I mean they're missing? Because they're in there. They have a number because they're missing. They've been assigned a number. They're just missing from what was released. They've been held back, in other words. April from Heidi. I don't think he had more affairs, no. I think that was a tactic that she was going with because it made her look, not that like so much like a catalyst, that he had been doing this all along. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Your channel has been so enjoyable to listen to and isn't laced with bad language. Thanks, Sage. Who is Heidi? Who's Heidi? Oh, I think she's talking about there were a couple of faker people that had Facebook posts on there. There was another one too that said it was another coworker, that stuff was going around, but there was a denial. It's all stuff that's been like debunked. Do I think it was odd the TV was on? What do you mean, when he was there? When they came through the police? Are you talking about the TV downstairs? Love your show. Next time you use tech in a show, try a dry run. All right, thanks, Gannon. I mix up Jeremy and Jennifer's interview with the Thayer's interview. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was the same people and couldn't stand the thought of them. So which ones did you mean, Jennifer? Which did you mean, the Lindstroms or did you mean the Thayers? because we've gone over Jeremy's interview in text before. And I said, I think one of the reasons he said the things about Shanann, if you listen, they both worked in the Ford dealership and they were both in sales. And Shanann was really good in sales. And I think that she probably outsold him all the time. And she probably was the top salesperson all the time. And he probably had a chip on his shoulder where she was concerned to begin with. There's always, yeah, some people have the TV on. How about the small gray truck? Well, VB, or who was it? VB just told me it was figured out, but I didn't see what she said was figured out. No. It wasn't blacked out from the part of it being blacked out, MD, that was a glitch when it uploaded. After the video stopped, for some reason, it took a whole, just dead airspace and black. And then I cut that out. So that's not from the district attorney's office, but it does end where it did. If you look now, there's no more black. It just ends where it's supposed to. She made more money if CW sold it under her. What are we talking? The text between Shanann and her friend were heartbreaking. Yeah, yep. Hi, little lady. So is VR still here? Oh, VB. No, oh, you just asked me. Okay, I thought you knew, VB. Okay. Well, she said there's the small gray truck and that it was there that morning when she left for the gym, and she said it was there when she came back. Would she say 6:30 she got back? Did she say 6:30? But then she wasn't sure kind of if it was there at 12 and she can't see it out there. So, I don't know. Hi, Princess Gabrielle. So, I'm not sure what's going on with that. No, Canon, it's best not to discuss any other channels in here. NK worked for me during explosion. That's so bizarre. Yeah, yes, I'm feeling better. CW praised in jail. Again, it's a champa. I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like you're talking about another channel's video that I haven't seen, and we just said we're not going to do that, okay? Did she, Mike Esri, did she what? See the truck? Did she, what are we talking about? I need a little more to go on, Mike. That's okay. It's a champa. My comments are posting way after I mention them. Yeah, it's confusing. It's a little confusing. It's okay. Oh, work at Mead. I haven't heard that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where that information is coming from. That's another thing. There's a lot of information that comes in. Like the other night, somebody said, "What does Nate, the neighbor, the one with the ball cap on backwards, what does he do for a living?" And someone came in here and goes like this, "Oh, he's an attorney." And everyone was like, "Well, how do you know that? He's an attorney? I've never heard that. He doesn't sound like an attorney." And people will do that. So guys, just take it from where it comes. If someone can't give you the proof, it's probably not true. Okay? So yeah. Can Boston call in? We want to hear about the attorney. Okay, let me see what I can do. Let me see. Nobody yet knows Streamlabs OBS, right, to get a guest on? I think I have to add another source. Okay, hold on a second. I think I have to add another source. A new scene. Just wanted to see much more color. You see much more color on this video? Okay, thanks, Linda. Boston, my opinion doesn't mean anything. I'll vote you in any day. He was sure trying to get us 15 minutes. Well, he gave a lot of, I mean, he went into a lot of detail, right? That he threw a table over when he found out his wife was having a boy. And yes, we are, Cannon. Yes, we are. Right now we are. We never know where we're going to go. Right. Radar Online, no. Radar Online just pays money for a story, and they don't really care, okay? If you call them up and say, I have a clip, they'll print anything because it's like clickbait. And so if somebody calls them with something like that, and you say you're close to the source, that's good enough for them. Why are there 2 holes? I don't know. We've only seen that when they emptied it. So I don't know if that's something with the way they dug it up or what. I don't know about that. I really don't know to answer that. They buy pics and they buy stories. Yes, they do. They buy stories as well. That's right, declutter, you never know where it goes. Shanann's family spoke. Yeah. You know, I mean, I guess a lot of it is split on the I think if we want to get Boston on, I'm going to have to probably go on to the other thing. You know what I mean? Open it through the Google, unless somebody can tell me what I do here to add her camera in here. Because I think I have to put Zoom or something on this, unless I can put Google Hangouts on this as a source. Let me see. See if I see add a new scene. Let me just see if I can do that. See, now I went black. Okay, hold on. I'll come right back. There I am. But if I do Google Hangouts, but then it's got to be more than that. It's got to be Jimmy's in the other room watching UFC. And Jimmy doesn't know anything about this. Sharon, I wish I could. I'd have to go back. Maybe we need, if you want to take Boston on, we would have to go into the other live. Personally, would have liked, yeah, Shanana's friend, right? I don't know why we're so stuck on the order in which Chris murdered his family. You just need to know, Rusty Spoons. Okay, you didn't know you, goodbye, goodbye, random. Am I missing comments? People are being mean in the chat. No, Pink, not the other, the other night there was a lot of confusion. We had a lot of trolls, mostly. Maybe you finally made a live? Hi, Flood. Yeah, she could do that. She could write up an email. Did you watch Out of Thin Air? You know, I'm wondering if I had the right movie. Is it? It's in subtitles, Sassy Darcy. Is it in subtitles? Because I swear I started a movie and it wasn't in subtitles, and then I went back to watch it again and it was in subtitles. Yes, Sarah, I went to bed early last night. Can you believe that? Thanks, Woody. Thin Air, Out of Thin Air. It's a something on, oh, Primal Fear. Yeah, I've got to do that one too. It's on Netflix, about some case in Iceland. How is... I have no idea, Jean. Is that another channel that's claiming that? Because then you have to ask them. I've never said that. That's I know that. Is it? Well, I'm just asking because I was just like, wait a minute. Do I have the wrong thing? Because I didn't think it was. Officer Conrad. Now, is Conrad is the, because I'm terrible with their names, even when I have the things. Is Conrad the thin one? James is the heavy. James is James the heavy set one? I didn't see him, Jennifer, the field mouse. You know the case, and they said in the movie Everybody in Iceland. Was it subtitled? Eva? So wait, did Elisa, did you answer me? Is Conrad the thin one? Conrad is the thinner guy, the blackish hair, right? That's Conrad, right? And the heavier set one, that's James? Yes, move. Okay, all right, then it's Conrad, he's thinner. Now, Conrad is the first one out there? No, I don't think so, Elisa, because everybody was saying that it was James that brought, because James is the one that brings him to the jail. And, okay, Conrad was the first cop? So then that's, somebody's mistaken. Somebody said that the one that brought him to jail was the first one out there, and then that's not true because James brought him to jail. Okay, all right, so what are you guys talking about? The heavy set guy is James, right? Okay. No, Conrad is thin. Is James the one who said, I'm trying to remember that time, weren't there two heavy set guys that time? Because there's a lot of, there's Davies, there's Dahl, there's Lines, that's the woman. I have a lot of, I have videos of the grave site, videos of them. I don't know if I specifically have footprints. Thanks, Elizabeth. So, okay, what was I gonna say? Okay, so the fans I told you about. Tammy's with the CBI. Coder's with the FBI. Mommy, it's 4:53. Really? Are you kidding? Wait a minute. It's almost 5:00 a.m. in the UK right now? How can that be? Really? That's the FBI guy is Graham Coder. You found, yeah, there is something about her getting an accolade, an award or something, Jules. Your clocks went forward an hour over there? Oh, really? Is that your daylight saving time? Okay. Do you call it daylight savings time? Oh, okay. I thought it was later than usual because we're on early here. It's only 11:55 here. Did you? I finally found her email and I sent her an email. Unfortunately, I didn't get to check my email to see. No, wait, she talks to the wrong person. That's not so true. So did anybody else have any introspection? Anything they want to talk about from that stuff? In the UK, we call it summertime. Yeah, Kim Kelly, we're on early tonight. Judy, you recently watched a video of CE being driven to jail. I mean CW, right? I didn't realize that he was so small. Surely she would have been able. Well, he had been working out a lot, but she would have fought back somehow. Yeah. Yes. Phone pinged around same time the neighbor spotted the gray truck. Well, actually, the phone pinged at 6, I believe it was 6:16, and she got back at 6:30, but I think she left at, when did she leave? 5:15? Who was very sick? Cowgirl was very sick? Or Shanann? I'm sorry. When lady neighbor interviewed by officer, she said she heard Dieter crying. She went over there. I was thinking how Lauren Arnold, friend of Shanann, said CW never liked Dieter, sad. Early mommy, because added, I'm willing to give that up for you. Oh, thanks, Mama, for girls. Do you have a video of the neighbor's kids? The neighbor's kids talking about the gray truck. I have whatever, I have, did you look at all the videos that I posted? I don't know what you mean by the neighbor's kids. There is another canvassing the lines, but I didn't see anything about a gray truck in that from what I can see. I don't think Shanann could fight back because she was so sick. Oh, I see, Alicia. Yeah, but no, she would have fought, her adrenaline would have taken over. Notice when he was telling detectives that he went to smother Bella and he said yes, because he's lying. Hold on 1 second. Just trying to catch up to something here in the chat. I don't know. I thought something didn't make sense. Okay, and Dana, a little bit. I've been emailed about Cindy being on the barely breathing for I can't tell you how long. planned all along to kill the girls. If he planned to kill her, was he going to leave the kids alone and just take? No. How could the Yankee blanket have been used? Well, yeah, because I don't believe the girls were killed at the site. I think he just made all of that up to protect somebody. A common response to such a traumatic event, such as an assault, is to freeze, but I haven't heard anyone talking to me. It makes sense. No, it's not April. You're April Fool's Day? Where are you, Rosary? We're not. We have one more day. It's only the 31st here. It just turned to the 31st. You're a day ahead of us? Where are you? She's not on, Dylan, because I don't know how to do it on this format. I said we could do it in a little while, but I can't do it on this because I'm on Streamlabs and nobody will tell me how I added a guest on here. Charlene's. If she was asleep, she woke up and definitely pinned her arms down with his legs. But I think he would have just used a sleeper hold. I don't even fully even think she was even in the bed. Hi, Casbot. I think little gray truck, when she pulled out for the gym, and when she came back, it was still there. Right. And then she also said she thinks, but did you see what she said? And this is what I mean. She also said something like, well, I think it was still there when you, and then she asked him, was it still there when you guys were there? And he said, do you think it was? And she said, well, I can't see it from here. So I don't think she really knew how long, like, I think the last thing she could probably say it was there when she came back from the gym. But how was she knowing that it was there at 12 o'clock when she really didn't know? It's Mother's Day over there in the UK. Wow, you guys are really pushing things ahead, aren't you? Now it's gone. What's gone? The echo? You're hearing an echo again? You hear an echo again? Oh my goodness. I noticed NK was the first restaurant, said the first restaurant her and Chris went to, the non-clean eating one, was right down the street from her house. Well, we know where it is, Jules Marie. It's not a mystery. She lived in an apartment complex, and if you look at the phone bill that's on the truecrimechat.org site, her address is right on the phone bill. You can put it right in Google. But she doesn't live there now. She moved out of that apartment. Okay, MH. Very end of August, interview, FBI guy, takes her water bottle, yes. DNA grab, yeah. CW couldn't divorce Shanann because he couldn't handle her doing great without him, Judy says. Is it Respergoo? I have no idea. I didn't say that. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that. What do I think about the basement, Phoebe? What do you mean about the basement? What about the basement? Susan, I think you're talking about another channel posting all of that. I can't comment on it. I didn't see that. I don't know about that. You'd have to ask over there at that channel. We don't discuss other channels here because I no idea. Catherine, what question am I? Why is this an obsession? Is that what you're asking? Is that your question? I don't know. What is that? Is that I'm trying to see if that's your question. Because people are interested, Catherine. People want to know what happened. It's one of the biggest cases and it's had the most discovery and people want to know what happened. BB, I'm curious about the basement. Also, why did they bring it up in the confession interview? Because of the door, Christina. The door was opening. The alerts were on the basement door opening, so they wanted to know about that. Also, the trauma dogs or the adrenaline dogs hit under the stairs, but there was then another dog didn't hit. So nothing was absolutely definitive, but there was things happening in the basement, it appears. And the dogs were around the bed. Some of them were hitting, but Kathleen, she wasn't talking to you. There was another Kathleen. What is your theory with the door opening in the basement? Well, I think it could have been somebody else that was there. Being that we have a phone ping at 6:16 in the morning, it certainly warrants some investigation. We've never heard her have been asked the question. You know what I mean? Barbie, they could have, and we don't know. You know. Right, Cassandra. It's a good question, Elizabeth. You were strangled from behind and you fought like hello. I think he had pinned down and she couldn't fight. She would have if she had a chance. Yeah. Sure, MHA, the phone ping, yep. You saw a video, okay. When did her phone ping? 6:16 in the morning of August the 13th. He probably locked the girls in there while he was taking care of. I tend to think the girls were already deceased. Then where did it ping in Frederick? So around his house. And that's very unusual. It only happened, I think, one other time, and that's when she was at his house or arriving at his house. Your boys sound like they're having so much fun. Yeah, they're up late. We took a walk. They played basketball today, and then they always crash for a little while. Now they're staying up late because their friends are all on late on the game, so they're playing on the video game. Cinnamon hot. He did say it had side effects. The whole case just went too fast. Yeah, that's another reason. It went too fast. There a lot of people have a lot of questions. Black Rose, I'm using Streamlabs OBS right now. If my son had to talk a girl down at 26 years old, 6'4", 26, I would drag his ass big time. Maybe Chris didn't even kill his family. I don't know. I think he definitely I think, in my opinion, killed Shanann. You know what? This is not the last time we'll hear from CW. This is a game. He has all the power. Only he knows. And he loves the attention. Well, yeah, Alessia, he's definitely getting all the scoop from his parents and his sister and whoever else is calling him about what's going on in social media. I think it would be just a natural instinct to fight. He was planning on killing her before she ever said if she said that. I think he caught her by surprise and there was no talk. Oh, yeah, Barbie, I don't think there was any talk. That's all. What about the missing files? They just didn't even. Thank you, Denise. Love your channel. I think CW is protecting someone. If you know, yeah, I agree with you there. Thank you, Snoop Medic. You think CW and NK made the mess in her office? I think some of it. It looks like they were searching for something. He said he had breakfast, made lunch. He had no dishes. We found in the dishwasher was a knife. Yeah, so he was either, cleaning up in that rage that he was in. Just wait until Chris realizes he will never see NK again. He'll start talking. Yeah, Lonnie, well, we don't know exactly what's going on. No way. Did she ever have a mess anywhere? Yeah, quite unusual. I mean, people have said, okay, well, she just came back from vacation and then she went to a business trip, but I think he could have been looking for stuff in her office that whole weekend. He could have been looking for insurance policies. He could have been looking for a lot of stuff. No, Courtney, I didn't. Good evening, Barbie. Birdie. Was it Birdie? Sorry about that. Thank you, Elise. I wonder if Chris ever misses his daughters. I don't know how you could believe anything. He certainly doesn't sound like he has real emotion. I mean, what he was doing even in the room with those interviews. Yeah, Carol Lucy, I agree. You heard the latest interview, 5.5 hours long. They must have redacted stuff, Mama Four Girls. They redact certain parts. I don't think he misses his daughters. I think it seems surreal to him. Or, he's just trying to do, just like he said, they want me to show more emotion. He's trying to show some more emotion. Stephanie, I really hope they know about the phone call, you know what I mean? But like I said, you can email them because they definitely got emails from before. Maybe he tried to make it look like they were being robbed. No, I don't think so, Elizabeth, because nothing else was. I just think he didn't have enough time to cover his tracks. He thought he was going to have time when he got home. What do I think? Cindy is saying to Chris. Well, Shelley, apparently they're telling him all about what's going on social media. Chris was mentioning things like Nutgate and all of that. So he was mentioning videos, he was mentioning stuff like that. So he definitely is getting the rundown. I'm sewing and listening and peeking at times. Oh, I'm doing well, Peggy. I hope you're doing well. I agree. He has no feelings. A man with no feelings is the only kind that can kill them. all and not, and then go to work like nothing happened, right? Yeah. Sherry, there nowhere does it say there's a hold on the auction because of the investigators. Absolutely no way does it say that. That's a rumor that's floating around. I think he misses the fried pizza more than his family. Yeah. I'm not talking about the mess in the office. Close the door when you go back, please. Ethan, close the door, please. Ice cream. Close the door this time, Ethan, please. Thank you. Yeah, Sharon, there's no way for me to do it from here. You could touch your screen or click on the blue arrow if you have that, and it will slow it down. Mine actually is not going that fast. What phone ping, Chris? There's one. If you want to see the phone records, you can go to truecrimechat.org, and her phone records are there for July through August of, I think it goes through the 13th or so. You'll see on the 13th there was a 616 phone ping in Frederick, Colorado, which is where their house is. For all of those, yeah. Hey, we just debunked that. You're right, Lizzie. Yeah. They'll say no. That was what was that? That was like a computer graphic or something, right? We have a green screen or something, and we can do that. Rebecca, make sure you're not switching the two boys. Luke is the shorter one. Thanks, guys. Sorry, Dave. But Bugsy, when CW keeps saying he had no control, right? It was like something was on his hands. He couldn't do anything. Snacks in Fortnite, Rhea. Oh my gosh. CW is raised by a narcissist mother. Chris didn't have any marks on his body because wife, you think? Okay, Mommy, have I ever thought someone was hired? No, Tracy, I don't think that. No, I think that there would have been other things that, yeah. Frazie's coming up here. You guys know that, right? I think Frazee, is it next week that he's going to be back? Might be Friday. It's the 5th, isn't it? Be interesting to see what happens in that case. They still haven't found her body. Did anybody hear anything about baby Amaya? Anybody found for baby Amaya? Yeah, April 5th, right? I think it's Friday. Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen there. That's going to be even crazier in another way, Southern, yeah. What might be really crazy is he might not get a lot of time if they can't come up with this body. That's not a good thing. Because it seems like he's going to blame her and say that nothing that she said is true. Without a body, they have nothing to substantiate that. She's probably going to get probation, and he might get a very small sentence. And he could even walk too, if he goes to a jury trial and they don't, feel that. Yeah, he was far from Chris Watts. No proof she's dead. Tracy, did they really find 5? Yeah, they found teeth, yes. Yes. Yep, Lizzie, without it, I don't know, it could be a really, really weird thing could happen there that we're not expecting. Just a question, how could his rage for, it's all Sister Mary Elephant, like I've said before, he doesn't even know what rage is. I don't even think he knows what rage is. He's so incapable of emotion. He hears something and so he says rage. Did you see the way he was loading the truck? He was not in any rage. Oh, you're welcome, Andrea. Okay, it's probably living with Casey Anthony. You wish you could all have basements in Texas? Why? Are you having storms there? Why can't you have basements in Texas? Is it like Florida that you can't have them? No rage, right? Yeah. He was in, right. He got his cottage cheese, his, yeah, all of that, and he in such a rage. MH. He would hate Bella for loving Shanann more. I think sadly. Sounded like he was shocked when he found out there was a hit put on him in Colorado. Yeah, he sounded like he was scared. We watched the video of Shanann telling the girl she's pregnant, right? Notice Bella didn't react. She wanted to copy Chris's reaction, like she needed to be told how to react. Water table in Texas is often too high for basements or solid rock. Oh, okay. Sea level and below sea level. Oh, flood so easy. Okay. Hey, forensic investigators got the guy in Connecticut who disposed of his wife via the wood chipper. Science can find some. Oh, the wood chipper. Yeah. Her ex-husband is an attorney. Yes, he is. I don't know. He had a lot of time, but Frazee did. I don't know. If they don't find something, it's not looking good. Yeah, they worried. The wood chipper murder, yeah. But a wood chipper, you know, I mean, so yes, it disperses the stuff, but there's still fragments and it wasn't burned, right? I think he just disposed of this and somebody said something about a river, you know what I mean? If he put it in a river, he put it, and who knows that why, you know, she's even telling the truth where it went to. I don't know. My chat is really slow. I don't know. I mean, my chat is really slow. Elboy says he cleaned it. The place smelled like bleach, right? Sheets washed. Yeah, if they had other bedding on it, even put Cece's pillows under each side of the bed. Carol, I don't know about but they know they're her teeth. Wasn't very hot in Colorado around the time. She wearing long sleeve interviews. Wonder if they checked her. I don't know. I don't think they did. Do you think it's strange that Shanann sent him text saying she would be home late, and his reply was like, no, well, Terry, he changed that because then when they did the interview in just now, and what was it, February 18th, he said that he didn't know if she was really late. Maybe she was just hanging out and talking to Nikki. So, very, very strange. Did Crystal take a poly? We don't know. Not that it's been released. No. You're in Colorado and promise August was pretty mild and September was hotter aftershock. Okay. Your chat's moving slow also. Good, Feisty. Mine's moving very slow. Anyone know why they stopped the auction? And no, they probably just had some paperwork or something, but this is not a new thing that they stopped the auction. This was way back, and I was telling people, and everybody's saying no, it's still April. I said no, it's held back. And then when everybody heard, then this stuff had come out, and then a rumor got started that it was stopped because the investigators know the investigation is finished in that house. Sorry to argue, but the temperature was 89 in Frederick on August 13th. These things are searchable. Probably. Sure, Zoe, anybody can be charged with anything. She hasn't been exonerated from anything. CW's case is finished. Chris said it was too hot for her and the girls to be at the pool. Hey, Aunt Susie. Yes, you can sell a house. Usually, I know in New York you have to disclose things, but I think pretty much everybody knows that. Mommy, everyone asks about NK's deleted messages and how. Right, but I just said that there is something in the files that I have that shows how many text messages are on her phone and how many pictures and everything, and they're there. She's got tens of thousands of them. Keep trying Google, and they said the average nighttime temperature. Valerie, they let him go to the garage, go into dear Shanann's car, go into the house alone. Yeah, well, oh boy, at that point, they couldn't declare it a crime, you know what I mean? It was a missing persons case. I'm getting out off talking to you. My phone is blank. Okay, Ireland, that's on your end. I have no idea. There's a website where you can check to see if violent crime occurred on property. Is there, JMM? The coder told him there's nothing he could say to get him in any more trouble or charges. That was already done, yes, Charlene. Right. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention, you know when they went for the dog search, did you notice that that little hotel style latch so that nobody could come in the front door. He had that latched, which is really odd. Don't you find that's very odd when he was there alone, that he latched that? It seems like he didn't want anybody walking in on him that might have known the code, like maybe Nicole or someone. That was pretty odd, right? Jessica, we just talked, yeah, it's going to be Friday. I think he's back in court. So, yeah, there should be some new stuff. But like I said, without the body, it's not looking good. It's not looking good without a body. Yeah, that was really weird. And then he didn't even know how to be inconspicuous. Like he totally forgot about it when he, and so it made that big like bang like you would when. Yeah, Kathy, it's not looking good. He locked that up tight. Yep. My dad put one of those to keep your 2-year-old. Yeah, but him being home alone, he shouldn't have had to use that. The latch was there for Cece, right? He for sure didn't want anyone walking in, and he took forever to answer the door. Right when he comes in, there's a camera at the front door, so he's definitely disabled the doorbell. He doesn't care about his own charges, just protecting the woman he's obsessed with. Mike, what comment? I see your comment now. Is it if it's too many characters, Mike? That might be what it is. If you have over a certain amount of, if you have over 200 characters, it won't post. What do you make of security guard's report of NK screaming into her phone? Where are you? After. What security guard, Kim Kelly? I've never heard that. Is this something from, what is it? Where is that from? I've never seen that. If the fans were used, they should be clean too. If not, they'd be dusty. Maybe he was not done getting rid of things and cleaning up. Oh, I'm sure he was. Yeah, everything smelled like cleaning chemicals. And if we looked in one of the photos, he has a container of cleaner and a rag over it in the kitchen, remember? Do you think maybe Shanann locked the front door latch? Oh, Rusty, but they were in that front door after that. Don't you remember? Jim told you that, Kim Kelly? Jim told you that NK was screaming? Where did you hear that? Kim Kelly, there's nothing like that in the discovery documents about Jim. It's his welfare check only. Do you think Dad knew? Yeah, Charlene, I think his dad definitely knew. Probably if he didn't know beforehand, he knew before they walked in that police station. He told them, when he picked him up in the airport, what's going on. What time was Shanann's phone turned off? I don't know. Kim Kelly, what page in the Discovery Files? Because I've never seen that. The front door latch kept the crying girls. Right, but that door was opened after Shanann and the girls were gone, and he locked it again, is what I'm saying. Noreen, Kim is saying that there's a security guard in the Discovery that says that Nicole Kessinger was screaming into her phone, "Where are you?" And it's in the Discovery, but it's not. Would you be surprised? Kim Kelly, if I remember something like that, that was a rumor on another channel from some guy that came into a chat and said he was the security guard, and that was a hoax. Rhonda, I'm sorry. Oh, did you lose your fur baby? I'm sorry, Rhonda. It's not in there, Jessica. Oh, Jim was a typo? Okay. Did you hear Chris say things might be different? Yes, absolutely, Mike. And I think that's my one reason why I think he shows there was such premeditation, because up to that point he could have turned back, and maybe that would have turned the switch for him. But that's why I think the girls were killed before Shanann got home. And that's what he was saying. There's no point, the point of no return. There was nothing else he could do. The girls were already gone. And if Shanann, you know, she had to be killed according, because that was it. When she found out the girls were, you know, it was over. You mean tornadoes? That didn't happen, Kim. I don't know where you got this. There was no security guard that said anything like this. There's no security guard at Survey. That was a hoax. Someone went into a chat in a channel and pretended that. You can see that. It's a farm. It's a cattle farm. I've shown you pictures of the gate, and it says check in with Mr. Survey, who owns the ranch. There's no security guard. That guard tower and stuff, that was all phony. That wasn't from Survey. No, it's not, Kim. I'm telling you. Go find, if it is, you go find that in the Discovery. You're going to have a hard time. It's fake. CW had a man cave, and Tammy Lee specified he took many steps. He didn't have a man cave. He had the basement where he worked out, if you want to call that a man cave, and he did take many steps that morning, according to his Apple Watch. It didn't happen, Noreen. It's a hoax, Kim. Yes, it didn't happen. The security, yeah, but they're saying that the security guard was at Survey. It didn't happen anyway. There's no security guard that's been interviewed, and there's nothing in the Discovery about it. He probably threw the bucket of cleaning water down the toilet. Couldn't let the girls see. He couldn't let her girls see. Thank you, Layden. Any idea? No, the last we saw in her text that she had a job out of state, and that's all we know right now. I think the security shack. Okay, but what I'm trying to say, that whole thing came about because somebody came into a chat and said he was the security guard. It's not real, it's a hoax. It's not in the discovery. They found a headless doll in the trash can. The police officer was definitely touching those stairs like crazy. Yeah, so they might have been damp. Yeah. And did you notice Chris had bare feet? There were headless dolls in the trash. I think he put the kids in the basement. With all the cameras around watching, I think he was trying to make it look routinely. I don't know if it was, I don't know who took, I've seen that photo. That was something that was posted to Facebook, right? The pic was a pic of it. Feisty, right? But if that was there in the tornado was another time, and it was Shanann that posted about the tornado because Chris missed an ultrasound or an OB appointment because she said he was chasing tornadoes. Did anyone see the clip of NK coming out of CW's group? What was on the carpet? Body fluids? Could be, Terry. Thanks, Bagel. He had bare feet when they were bringing the dogs in. The same time that he opened the door with the latch, he had bare feet going up the stairs. But he was in cleaning mode. No, when going to the truck the day of the, no, he had, no, he didn't have bare feet then. He had bare feet going up the steps the day the dogs came in. I don't think NK will be arrested unless, I don't know, Leona. We don't know what was recovered off the phone or anything. No, it's not, Tony. Oh, did you, what happened, Grace? You, oh, it's Rhonda. Sorry for your loss, Rhonda. I was laughing in the video when he arrested and was walking. Oh, the flip-flops, yeah. Well, he wore the flip-flops on the date, too. We showed, what was it last time, about the gas station where he went for change? I referenced someone to you today to check out. Oh, thanks, Julie. In my opinion, the investigators, what happened here? Okay. Oh, I missed that. In my opinion, what was that? No, I lost that. Totally lost that. In my opinion, oh, here it is. The investigators did not press CW hard enough. They handled him with kid gloves. Yeah, but you don't know what their tactics were. There might have been a reason. Maybe they were trying to feed him the lines because they knew those lines they were feeding him were lies. And if he quickly disagreed with them, then they knew right away he was lying, and that was it. There are pictures of Jim on it. Okay. BB, there are pictures of Jim, yeah, all around. I've showed pictures of Jim here too in lives. It's not, I mean, pictures of Jim have been around as long as the case's been around and beyond. CWS killed girls first. Ella, you're saying that Shanann killed the girls? What? I'm lost here. Oh, he first said, right. First, then he did, right. Now live on the, yeah, it's a bunch of lies. Judy, there were pictures of him from his Facebook page and stuff. I showed them on one of my lives. You're not missing too much. There's a picture of him on a motorcycle, and there's a picture of him at a bar with another guy. No, he doesn't look like a clean eater, Lisa. No. But Leona, they did bring her in for more interviews. Once we read through those other texts, you see that there were more interviews. The last one we have is what, August 21st, 23rd? But they brought her in after that. They brought her in September. We just don't have it. I guess not, Judy, yeah. We even went and Googled an address where his house could be, and somebody from Milwaukee was supposed to take a look at it. Oh, I'm sorry, Rhonda. Okay, it's 2019, yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Rhonda. Good night, Desert Witch. No, it's Carol Lucy. It's not part of the plea deal. You can see the plea deal. He didn't get much in the plea deal at all. Just the death penalty, which makes no sense because the death penalty was, it's. Elizabeth, I think she definitely warrants more questioning. Now, whether they questioned her about the things that I think warrant more questioning, I don't know yet because they did bring her in again. You're welcome, Carol. I don't think they have enough evidence on NK yet. Well, we don't know that either, Jenny. They did bring her in for a recorded, they said they wanted a recorded interview, and that was in September. And then they went, when they had that interview with Chris in February, they brought it up again. What did we say to people that think she might be involved? So they still could have been fishing for stuff. Yes, Phoebe. Don't you remember when we read the text? If you look at those texts from NK in the video, you'll see that after the interviews that we've all heard, she was brought in again, and then they wanted to make sure they did a recording interview. I don't know, Leona, but we wouldn't be privy to that, just like we don't know anything that occurred at those Septembers. We have no transcript, we have no recording. Wouldn't that, okay, here's the thing to think about. All of this discovery was released on December 6th, right? She was taken in for an additional interview in September. If she was cleared and there was nothing in that interview, why wouldn't it have been released just like the other interviews in August? Why did they hold that interview back? That's not true, Alicia. She had to go in again. Right, we don't know, April. That's right. I think if it was another interview where, like the ones in August, it would have been released along with the other stuff in December. There's a reason that it's not released. And we don't even know if that's the last one, Sailor. We don't know that. That's the last thing that we see with her text. We don't know that. If Jim was an alibi, we don't know. Again, Alice, we don't know that he wasn't questioned. He could have been questioned after that interview with Nicole in September. Hi, Marilee. No, I don't think she's being protected. No. They had Charlotte come in again. You know that too, right? Charlotte had to go in again. No. The newest information, no. The newest thing that was released would be from the whatchamacall, Chris's interview, his confession, his new confession. That was the latest thing. Yeah, I've gone over one of the Charlotte's interview that we have. I don't have anything else for her. I've gone over that, and don't you remember that was the one where she's drinking heavily because of her father, and that's how she's coping with it? I did a video about that. Yeah, I believe yes, there had to have been. Yes, there were transcripts that should be in the 1960 pages of discovery. Okay. Juanita, Jim, we don't know if he was interviewed. Charlotte, we have seen and heard about. Don't you remember the one where she was being questioned all about what Nikki was saying about the kids? Don't you remember that one? And about the drinking heavily with her father? I think I covered that 2 months ago in a video. Jim is real, magnetic. Hi, Linda. Again, country cowgirl, no idea of that freezer pick. I've asked 1,000 times. I said if somebody has it, send it to me. I never get it, but people keep asking about it. Why wouldn't we know? No, it's not. It's not. Not if they want to redact something for whatever reason, they're entitled to do that. You already know, it's right there. You already know if it's going to the funeral. Right, yeah, she was talking, yeah, that was NK, but then, that was NK Boston, but then Charlotte was saying that she was drinking heavily to cope with her father's death, which is why I made that little aside that if she's already drinking heavily, and it was, that maybe she was going to be spilling some stuff if she's drinking that heavily. Yeah, MH, I wish, but the same questions keep coming back. But that's the whole thing. We know 100% from Kevin Kovacs' text that Nikki was brought in September for a recorded interview. That wasn't released in the discovery. How many months later? 3 months later? Does that mean it didn't happen? No. Do you think she gave the information? They haven't been investigating. That's why they went. Very possibly, Carol. Yeah. She got those for the press interviews. Yes, Mary May. I don't think she would be given up. She is a master manipulator. So is Jodi Arias. And where is Jodi Arias now? His father. Yeah, of course, Leonia, but her father is not what people think. Gary, I have good software. I don't know. I think it's just something's not set up here. I always use my Yeti mic. It might just be a setting that has to be changed, but I wasn't going to fool around with it. Could be because they are investigating her more than we know. And this newer interview is under her thought. Yeah, right. Why so much redacted? Because I think it's probably still under investigation, Carol. That's my guess. Yeah. If it was done and over with, it would have been, I think it would have been released with everything else. Why would, you know? Oh, people thought he was an attorney, Susan. People thought, you know, he was so wealthy. I showed what he did. And it's not what people think. People had a lot of, there's so many rumors flying around this case, it's crazy. I don't think so. Other people did, Lisa, a lot of other people. You asked if you want photos from Milwaukee. What do you mean, maybe, if I want photos from Milwaukee? Interviews are always public, but actual dialogue. Alice, that's not true. We know she was interviewed. Yeah, but he's not an attorney, Jeannie. A member keeps asking me. Well, I said if somebody has something, my email address is in the video description. It's in the video description of every single video. He would be public information, just not the dialogue. Alice, I don't know what you mean. He would be public information, just not that dialogue. They asked about Jim in one of the interviews. I'm not understanding you. I've been to Loveland. My sister lives in Boulder. Okay. Alice, I have so many attorneys in my family. My brother, two of my nephews. Believe me, it's that they don't have to release that now. Wasn't Jim there Tuesday night as well? He was there. No, he was there Monday, Leona. She said he came down on Monday, and the phone call that pinged at 6:16 was to Jim. Following up on nothing. The freezer pick. Again, Sister Mary Elephant, you need to send me the freezer pick. I have never seen a freezer pick. I can't comment on something that I've never seen. I've heard about it so often. I ask people to email me. I never get one thing about it. Does anyone know of NK's web search? I don't know, Julie. I've seen both. You know, if I ever get to the USA, I'm steering clear of Colorado. I just read an article speculating that she's not in the witness protection. It's clear in those text messages that what they said about witness protection was said to make sure that she got down there. They said, we will talk to you about it. They already told her that she doesn't qualify for it. Don't you understand? They were just stroking her. So she came in. Really, cowgirl? Yeah. We love you. I've asked many times. We showed a picture of his home address. Did you see it in one of the lives? Is it a Tudor style kind of home on a street where there are older homes? Is that what you saw? Yeah, anybody can get a name change. You all can get a name change. You can change your name as many times as you want. Yeah, Christina. Right, Jeannie. It was used as a lure. Mike, it could be when they got it. I've never seen the picture. I can't comment on it. I've never seen the picture. I've asked multiple people to send it to me if they've seen this picture. Haven't received one yet. Did you see Detective tonight? I don't know what you're talking about, Ireland. Did you check your pictures? There's no picture of a refrigerator temperature. Okay, so she had a refrigerator replaced, right, Noreen? Okay. Yeah, it was probably she probably maybe had the door open on Facebook and it's like, look at my new refrigerator, and then yeah, speculation. It was probably no, it's not in the discovery. It's not, Jenna. It was probably on her Facebook page or something, and she was showing off her new refrigerator, and someone focused on the temperature, and then a rumor mill started. Am I asking? Declu is asking if I am. I question. I don't. AD, I don't know. I can't. I'm sorry. My memory isn't that good that I remember whose question was whose after I answer it. You saw the fridge thermometer pic in one of the myriad of photos on YouTube. Okay, but BB, really, we don't know where it's not from the Discovery. It's probably something that was doctored. Oh, we're not talking about any other creators. Her kitchen fridge was new, yeah. Go ahead, Sailor. If you find it, email it to me or tell me what page it's on, okay? Chris's parents now say, yeah, Chris's parents say everybody is bipolar, narcissistic. Nope, there wasn't any dust on the top of the fridge, right? Leona, I know. I didn't see a pic was in the Discovery. CW took a pic of the fridge. Okay, well, Skittle, unless I see it, I couldn't even begin to comment on it. The Watts blame others for what they do. I was eating and listening, but what does the fridge? I don't know. Amy, that's a good question. I have no idea why everybody's so focused on the fridge. And just my thinking is that somewhere along the line, someone made a sensational thing about it, and that's what this case has brought into it. People are more apt to believe lies and hoax than the truth. That's what I've seen throughout this entire case. You can tell people the truth based on facts, they'll still believe the lies. Who cares about it, right? Yeah. I really don't know what. Yeah, it is, Noreen. And their toast. Yeah, people believe in lies. I guess, I don't know, because it's what, better than the truth or more sensational than the truth, whatever. They love it. Lies are more fun, kind of sad, right? And the sad thing was, it is, which I really want to test this theory out, and I just may test this theory out because I could tell you a fact over and over and over again, yet everybody will keep coming in the chat and asking the same question. But I guarantee you, I can tell you the most outlandish lie about this case, and you all, not all of you, okay, but a majority of you will believe it, and not only believe it, go out there and spread it like wildfire. I really want to do a study on that just to see, because I feel like I say the truth over and over and over, something factual, over and over and over again. Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thank you very much, honey. But then tell you something outlandish. Like if I said right now, you guys, I found out where Jim lives. You're not going to believe this. It's in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Yes. And my brother went down there, you know, because my brother's an attorney, and I can't say it, but he's got special software. I shouldn't say this. They found him. He's in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. My brother has verified this. You've got to keep this quiet. Please keep it quiet. He's verified it, and NK is living with him, and she is working for a local textile company. Her name was changed to Lucy Myers. Please don't say that to anybody. Tomorrow that'll be all over. Mommy Rambling said they found it. Her brother's an attorney. They found the software. He is in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And she's pregnant. No, she just delivered the baby. The baby was premature. Okay, yeah. I have to do a social experiment. And everybody would like, they'd be off. Everybody be flying off this chat to go in every other chat to tell everyone else that she's been found and Jim's been found. You got it, right? Oh my gosh. CW was born with a tail. But you know, MH, there are people that are born with tails. And, you know, someone told me this a long time ago, and they said that, you know, the obstetrician, this is a long time, I heard this years ago, and they said that the obstetricians wouldn't say anything to the parents, but that it was supposed to be a great thing if your child was, this is what I've heard, because your child would have unbelievable strength if they were. I've heard that ages ago from people. Yeah, facts. No, lethal. I was making a point. I'm saying that people are more apt to believe a lie than I keep saying the same facts over and over and over. Not there, right? Snow remover, it's not there, snow remover, right? Yeah, it's sad. People can be fooled, but that's, yeah, it is sad. It does make me feel very sad. That's what I'm saying. Right, because people tend to just, that's what I'm saying. Always question everything, even if it's, you know, just question everything and ask to see the facts behind something. People love, yeah, they love it. Sensational sells, right? Big enough people, sure, Julia, they do. Especially if it's coming from someone that they look up to or somebody that they think, you know, is smart or has information or can give it credibility. You know what I mean? Then they're, oh yeah, well she said this because of that. And they don't question. For to set what straight? Are we still talking about the refrigerator? Please no. Yeah, crazy cat lady, I know. That's why I'm saying that. The bloody sheets, I showed you, I froze the frame in one of my videos where you can see the one officer was in the bathroom, and then you see the officer then next to him, and the one officer is shining the light on it. That's what I was showing you there. And then the other, in that same video, I was showing you the officer pick up the Yankee blanket that was thrown next to the piece of furniture that's under the TV in the bedroom. Right, Dana, that's, yeah, I've heard that for years. That every time I was pregnant, somebody told me a story of that. Just about every time. What are you talking about, aftershock? No, lethal, I don't know. If something to me is sensational, even if I trust the person, I'm going to ask for facts. It's just a good thing. Aaron, he lied. How can you choose to believe those lies? People are still claiming bloody sheets in field. The sheet, there was a sheet in the field after shock. There was a sheet in the field. And then there's a sheet that's brought into the evidence room. I have a video of that. The sheet that's brought into the evidence room is the sheet that is a white sheet. It's a sheet from the coroner's office. It's full of dirt and there is blood on it. I have a video of it if you'd like me to upload that. I think that's the sheet they're talking about with the blood on it. All mass murder events. Yeah, it is. It's tough. I'm sorry, Rhonda. Hi, Nigish. Hi, Nigish. It's late. I better go check my pictures. Okay. Thanks, Brittany. She was, yeah, when they took, okay, Chris brought her in the fitted sheet, which you could see a picture of. I know I have a picture of it in one of my videos, but there's a lot of other pictures I have of it in videos. She was wrapped in that. And then when he put her in the hole, he didn't wrap her in anything, okay? When they exhumed her body and put her in the bag, they wrapped her in a white sheet. There was a lot of dirt. And when they brought her to the coroner for the autopsy, the medical examiner, they then took the sheet into evidence. And there's a video of them taking that white sheet out of the paper bag, and there's a pile of dirt in it, okay? And then you can see there are blood stains on that sheet. And right, it's probably due to the birth or even Nico himself. No. The bed sheet was left in the field. The sheet that's hanging is the sheet she was wrapped in when they exhumed her body. It wasn't very bloody aftershock. No, it was like a tinge, maybe a couple of. It wasn't, didn't like hemorrhaging type blood bleeding. Okay, it looked like light kind of tinged blood spots, maybe like that. You know what I mean? More pinkish, like kind of looking like that. Right, the coroner sheet, yes. Okay, so what does it say, Jenna? Is there a picture there? Watered down blood. Well, Shanann wasn't in the oil. No, they said a reference. Nobody said a picture that I heard. They said a reference. Okay. Yeah, Lori, some people are like that. I don't know. She's going to cut and paste it, DM. She's going to cut and paste it, Betty. A photo was created in this image, documented the temperature of the refrigerator. Okay. No, Christina. Sandy Rusak is nothing like Cindy Watts. Yeah, it could be ghost. It could be a lot of things on that sheet. Yes. I don't know, money, but you're free to move on. If it's, you know, you're free to move on. Nobody's going to hold you here. Well, no, Christina, she actually gave birth. It's called a coffin birth. She actually gave birth to him when she was buried. Okay, there was only, Carol, there's only one sheet found in the field, and yes, there are pictures of it. Yes. I have pictures of it in one of my videos, Carol. The one where I talk about his confession and how far the oil fields are. I show the sheet. I show them holding up the sheet. Right, yeah, Zuza Petals, he just left it. Yeah, Brittany, it happened sometime when she was buried. She was buried from the 13th through to the 15th. I think it was late in the day on the 15th when they exhumed her body. Well, Essie, I have no idea. Correct, Cheryl. That's what I said. It was found in the field. I have no idea, Lila. I don't think so, Carol. He never gave a reason. They asked him that, Tippy, and he never gave a reason why he took her out of the sheet. He said, I think, what he says all the time. I wasn't thinking, or I didn't know what to do, or one of those stupid answers. Yeah, Sybil, they give you a different look. Even the different officer cameras give you, because like the one you see, the one guy talks to the neighbors, and then the other one goes and talks to Nate, and it's two different, you know, stories. So yes, Stephanie, they're all buried together. He had to get her ring. I think he did that at the oil field. You're welcome. Sorry. Oh, there you are. No, no, she wasn't. She wasn't alive when she was put in the oil well. Can anybody see how many people are in the chat? Because my number doesn't move. Okay, that's what I thought, Christina, because my number hasn't moved off a certain number. Oh, everybody's gonna, okay, okay. I got it, I got it. Thank you all, thank you. Oh, that was quite a response. My goodness. Thank you. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good. Thanks. I was just trying to see because my number wasn't moving here. Yeah, I can't credit you for not listening, April. That should do a little test. I was just wondering because I keep looking up at that. I noticed like sometimes it gets faster, so and the number was just not moving for me. Yeah. Why was the crime scene taped and sectioned off? Why was the crime scene? What do you mean, Magda? What crime scene? Which one? Social. Oh, why wasn't it taped off is what you're saying? Because it wasn't a crime scene that day. It was a missing persons. It was a welfare check. But then after that, it was a crime scene. That's why they were, until it was released, then it became a crime scene as soon as they found out what happened. They had surveillance and people watching at Magnetic. I guess it's because it's in a residential area. Maybe they just didn't want it to be a stigma. I mean, it was already a stigma with the media camped out there day and night, but, you know. I think CW and NK were involved earlier than admitted. Yeah, I'm sensing that, Leona. I have to come up with a master index so I can just point people to the right video. That's why I'm trying to get all the interviews in one playlist and all that. No, you're not blocked, Boston Bleach. If you want to, I mean, now that we're winding down here, I mean, we can go and start the Google if you want to. Depends on what you guys want to do. If you want to do that or you want to do it another time, take a guest on. So Boston wants to talk about, and whoever else wants to come on can come on as well to talk about anything. Let me know what you want to do. No, it would just be another, I'd have to start another live using the Google Hangouts. That's all. Because right now we're in the Streamlabs. It would be cool to see me and Casbah. Casbah can come on if she wants to. Yeah. 2:30 a.m. there, Danielle? Where are you, Danielle? No, I don't think it'll be a pain. I just have to send an invite. I can send that to your email, your Hangout, right? The neighborhood lady in the pink and white shirt seems very clear about seeing the smaller truck. Yeah, she seems very clear to a point, Wildlife, but then she can't, then she's, not sure if it was there at 12 o'clock or, yeah, it gets a little bit hairy at the end there. Okay, you go grab your coffee. You want to watch? Okay. You're on delay. Just heard the number call at 755. Right, Brittany, but there is a similar truck parked in front of her mother's house. So I don't know. Do we know the? Yes, her vehicle was red. Southern Spice. There's a lot of reasons because they could have wanted to match them against footprints in the around Shanann's grave, footprints, anywhere. I would call a 4Runner a pickup if they asked me. Really, Linda? I had a 4Runner. I never called it a pickup. I want to make coffee, but all my luck, Mommy will say good night, and I will be up till 5 a.m. The few women I've read about who killed a boyfriend's wife or girlfriends are very desperate, obsessive kind of women. I don't think NK was that desperate for a man. She could find another one. Really, Ginny? Not according to her text with Charlotte. Did you read those? Did Chris ever talk about throwing up at Survey? He talked about, somebody talked about it. We saw that he did something else at Survey. But I don't know if makes and models I would have told police a truck. Yeah, definitely some people refer to a 4Runner as a truck or an SUV, that he threw up. Jessica, the Survey? He kept saying he always felt like his stomach was all upset, right? I think he said when he thinks about it, it makes him want to throw up. Yeah, that's what he did say that. That he's sick to his stomach and right, and he wants to throw up. Thank you, Lisa. Will you be posting? Yes, Bernard. Yes. Yeah, Ken Mom, it used to drive me crazy too, because everybody used to go, nice truck. And I was like, nice truck. Yeah. And then some people are like, oh, I love, truck. I never called it a truck. Yeah. A lot of people do. And then it rolled down my driveway and rolled over in my driveway. Yeah. That was fun. Almost killed me too. Thanks. Oh, yeah. Can you please say hello? Hi, Granny. How are you, Granny? Yeah, we saw pictures, Christina. That was lovely. The poor person that had to go digging through that. Yikes. if I wonder. See, I think what I should be able to do, and I'm going to find out, is be able to open up a Google Hangout in, let me see something, live actions. Hey, we have a spinning wheel in here. Spin the wheel. Do we want yes or no? What is the spinning wheel? I'm just going to try some. I don't know what this is going to do. I know I might have went blank. I'm still here. What is this? You can have a spinning wheel for prizes. Okay, interesting. And there's a tutorial for that. But what about a tutorial for adding a guest? Oh, you can still, yes, you can. Even though I'm not looking. I'm looking at something. Night mode. Get help. Settings. Hotkeys. Scene collections. Advanced. Why wouldn't they? Enable browser source hardware requires a restore. Yeah, it's not going to help us. Click to show widget. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like you can, it says like t-shirt, water bottle. Interesting. Tomorrow your children are throwing a 70th birthday party. Thought it would be a good thing after 2 years. Oh, wow, wildlife, happy birthday. And I'm glad that you're cancer free. That's wonderful. Happy birthday. Oh, I always say car for everything. I drive a minivan. I always say car. Get in the car. I never. I use car for everything. I'm trying to see if there's. I'm just going to see if to stay here and talk amongst yourself. I'm not going to close this out, okay? I'm going to go and see if I can start the Google. So just stay here. Don't move. I'm still here. I'm in another screen. Bear with me right now. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm just opening this up and I'm seeing if I can add it. I might figure out how to do this. Otherwise, I'm going to have 2 lives running at the same time. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, and I have to get Casbot's email too. Hold on a second. Okay, hang on. Okay, hold on. I have a URL, but I just want to see something here. I'll be right back. Okay, it looks like they both went to your messenger, and now I have a URL here. I may be able to add it to where we are. Let me see. Go back where you guys are here. Oops. Okay. So, hang on. Live actions. Oh, that's games. I don't want games. Modules, maybe. Caspot and, let me see. Oh, here we go. Video. I have to add another source. Hold on a second. Okay, wait, now I have two. I might be, okay. At least I have two sources, so I have to add another source. Add a new scene. Hangout. Okay, now add a source. So URL, do I have a URL? Why is it? I actually brought it in here, but it's asking me to sign in here, and it's not that. Let me see what's going on in the other room of Casbot or the other. Okay, so that's 2 invites for you, Casbot, and sending the second one to Bleach Teeth. Well, I gave you each one by email and one by Hangout. Okay. And I have this URL, but I can't get it into here. Just doesn't want to help me out. Hmm. One second, just 1 second. Hold on, I might have it right here. On Streamlabs, click the icon under Sources, add Source menu, select Video Capture Device, add Source. Okay. Okay, someone's calling with the, who's calling? That's Casbot or, hold on. Neither of them are here. Oh, okay. So let me see what this is. Hang on. So it says source would have to be scene2 add video source. I have to add the XSplit. Okay, hold on. I don't know where they are anyway. This is. Cynthia, we've been here doing a regular call right now, and we're trying to see if we can get 2 guests on because we've been doing this for a few hours, and you hope Graham and Tammy go back. Right, snow remover. I'm trying to see if there's any guests coming in there. We'll see what happens. I don't know where they are. I'm just going to email them directly both the link. Hold on, that's the link. And then Boston bleach teeth. I hear somebody's on there. Hold on. Oh, Casbot, right? You're there. Okay. What happened?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know where Boston is either. And do we have it? I guess. All right, let me tell them that we're in here right now so that, hang on. Where are we? Yes. Okay, it's way too loud. Yes, I understand that. Okay. Oh no, the audio isn't right. Okay. Turn the or her sound. Yeah, I think you have to mute Casbot if you can hear me. Yeah, Julie, that's the one we were trying to see if I could get it in here, but I can't get it in here. Sounds like a ghost box. I don't go to ghost box, so I don't know. I do believe.
Right, is that better?
Okay, let me. Here, hold on. I'll be right there. Let me see. This is fun. Okay. Go, say something now. Can you hear me? Why am I not on? Okay. I guess my camera won't do 2 things at once. Let me. I can't see the chat. That's the problem with this American.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me, Casbot?
Hang on. I'm just plugging my headphones in. There you go, I can hear you now. That's wonderful. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi, I can hear you wonderfully.
Okay. All right, so.
Nothing's easy, is it? Have you
No,
noticed?
it's not. You have to open chat in another window. That's what I'm trying to do.
Right, I've got.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, there are other live feeds. Yeah,
Right,
definitely.
I'm trying to get to this other live. Okay. So not sure what
Yeah, there are
she's
other
going
live
to do.
feeds. Yeah,
Okay.
there
Right,
are.
I'm trying to get to. Okay, now someone's saying
This
Mommy
other
and
live,
Casbot
okay.
are clear. So not sure what she's going to do.
Okay.
Let me.
Right,
I'm trying to get to. Take the volume down there. All right, now it should be. I know you can't see me because I have to sign out of the other thing, but I wanted to make sure that we were okay in here. Now, you can hear both of us in here?
I've now moved from the other live into this one.
We just can't see you, right? Yeah,
Right, okay.
we hear both fine. Okay. So we have to all, let me go back and tell them to end the other one and that we've got this. Okay, let's see. Check this out. Where's my OBS? Okay, so the sound is okay there. So we're going to go all over there. I've got to end this one because my camera won't work in both places. All right, so we're going to end this and go there. Okay, now I ended that, and let's see if my camera works. If I go over to the Google. I can't find which one is my, aha, okay. Now I think I just have to, I don't want to hide from the broadcast. Okay, now it says I'm hidden, so now show in the broadcast. Hopefully it will turn the camera on. Okay, let's see if it's Logitech. Okay, I see. I see you. I just can't get my camera on here now because I think I might have to open my Logitech on and off. Let me see. I'm going to try to reopen it now. Hopefully it will. What time is it there, Casbah?
It is currently 10 to 7. Oh, sorry, just coming up to 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, look at all the little things, the little Smurfy. Is that a Smurf? Is that who he
Yes,
is?
it's a Smurf. I've got all
okay.
sorts. I've got a Smurf and a rubber duck and all sorts of things.
Is it fake?
Is it a fake Smurf?
No, is it fake? Is it a fake background or is it real?
Oh, no, well, it's fake, clearly. Completely fake.
You can touch it? Okay.
Yeah. Fake like your kitchen, fake, yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we've got chat. Okay, I can road time. All right, so you guys have questions?
Ask away. We can talk about just about anything. Carolyn will keep an eye on you and make sure you behave. It's very early. I've just downed a coffee, like shotgunned it, in all seriousness. And I've already had emails about other things from other places that I don't want to talk about as well. So I'm already awake.
I have to get myself up here. Hold on a minute. I don't know why my camera.
Hello? I feel like I'm all alone.
I'm just, no, I'm here. I'm trying to
Hey,
see if
Black
I can
Rose
get my
Alive.
camera to restart. Can you, no, did I mute?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
I thought I'd lost you for a moment. I was like, oh no. Isn't the internet wonderful? Frustrating, but wonderful. Just trying to get you.
My only, Lisa says her only question is, did they? I can't see the rest of it.
I can't see the rest of that question either. I can just say, did they? Did they what now, Lisa? T. Harrison removed lives, that's why the chat's smaller. Hi, Karen McCann.
No, they'll probably come over. It's just that they don't, some of them probably don't even realize the chat ended over there.
Well, that's it, because it keeps going for a while, doesn't it? Do you believe Chris Watts' new version? No, it's absolute hooey. It's rubbish. It's more rubbish. You can tell he's lying because his lips are moving. It's absolute rubbish. He's trying to protect somebody. That was what made me think that NK was involved. That confession.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure till then.
What did you make?
Normally the opposite. Sorry, Carol, go on.
No, I was just trying to read someone's question. Go ahead and read someone's question. You probably can see the chat better than me right now.
Right, let's have a look. You need to close the other channel, other chat, or mute the other channels. Okay? Where am I? I am in my biatch cave, as my husband calls it, in the northeast of England.
Do I need to put on headphones? Do I need to put on headphones? I have them here if I need to put them on. I don't know. I don't know if my volume is...
7 o'clock in the morning. I think there is a delay. Oh, right, Dylan Flynn says, I'm on the other chat, and you are on here.
Yeah, leaping, I'm an avatar because I have to get my camera to restart. It's still on the old thing. Hold on. Trying to fix it. It might, I'm going to restart it now. Let's see if it works.
Hello, Brenda Cress. They are cute kids on Mommy's avatar, aren't they? I love that yellow bench photograph. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Proper
That was an antique train station, yeah.
Who would have thought you'd got this? That's the why life's so magical. You get those little moments. That's nice.
Let me see. I think I'm going to close the OB stream. See, they're still in here. I'm going to have to end the stream here.
Okay.
Yes.